mega church, telecast church. I think when they commercialize things, you definitely have people on the outside looking in who are there just for the fanfare. My pastor, I waited a whole year before I joined the church. Yeah, just because of who he is, and when I joined the church, I can remember like yesterday, he had me running around that church. And I thanked him for that because I feel as though he proved something to me that made me want to join. But then I proved something with dedication of keep going and keep going and keep going. So it was mutual. I kind of put in my work and he put in his work. And he doesn't open up the church often, and I think with that being said, we have substance members.
And, I haven't been in church for a long time, but over a year. So Will made me go to church last Sunday or the Sunday before. I had an amazing time. But I find myself when I do go to a church, I'm always sitting back in a cut, watching, looking for... just looking for, I'm not going to say something negative, but to see if it's really authentic. That's what I'm watching. I'm watching the pastor. I'm like, is he acting? Because some of them do the dog and pony show. Bottom line, case closed. Because I can't stand the pastors on TV be like, okay, I'm going to send you this prayer cloth. Just send me $25 and I'm going to send you this bottle of water or this prayer cloth and you're going to be able to da-da-da-da-da-da. I think that you shouldn't do that. But a lot of people buy into that because their lives are in the toilet. They're looking for something. And I think that you're taking advantage of that. So, I find myself when I do go to church that I'm not really into the service of the word because I really want to know if you're being authentic.
Right. Well, you know what? We're 10 minutes from the show being over.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I want to get into your heads. Find out what's going on with you all. But I want to thank you all for coming on the show. Now, are you nervous? Were you nervous? You seem to have did pretty well.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
And Paula, you're of course.
I was very nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I'm always nervous.
Oh, really? I can't tell.
She's not no nervous. But we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
You've been listening to Let's Face It with Wil Strayhorn and Friends. We'll be right back.
I'm home.
I'm a firefighter.
A teacher.
I'm a farmer. I'm a barber.
A waitress.
A mom.
We're all part of your community. Every day we move in and out of each other's busy lives.
It's easy to take for granted all the little moments that make up our everyday.
Some are good.
Others not so much.
But that's life. It's when you experience a moment of uncertainty. Something or someone's behavior that doesn't seem quite right.
These are the moments to take a pause.
Because if something doesn't feel right, it's probably not.
It's not about paranoia
or being afraid.
It's about standing up and protecting our communities.
One detail at a time.
Because a lot of little details can become a pattern.
We trust our instincts.
Just like you should.
Because only you know what's not supposed to be in your everyday.
So protect your everyday.
If you see something suspicious, say something to local authorities.
Hey, Dr. Phil here. I help people solve difficult problems every day, but one problem has me stumped: childhood hunger. Nearly 16 million children in America struggle with it. Luckily, the Feeding America network of local food banks collects surplus food, giving hope to hungry children and their families. But they need your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Layla Ali. I might be undefeated in professional boxing, but there's one problem even I can't fight alone: childhood hunger. Over 17 million kids in America may not know where their next meal is coming from. That's 1 in 5 children. Yet billions of pounds of surplus food produced right here in America just get thrown out every year. That's more than enough to feed every last hungry child. That's why the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks gathers surplus food and gets it to hungry kids before it goes to waste. But they can't do it without your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by going to feedingamerica.org. Together we can knock out hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
To help solve hunger in your community and to find your local food bank, visit feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Every day, the men and women of the United States Marine Corps demonstrate their commitment to defend the American way of life. Since 1775, we have served our nation as a force in readiness. From combat operations to humanitarian assistance in every corner of the world. No matter where the mission takes us today or wherever our country needs us tomorrow, we always remember the land we call home. As Marines, we take a stand for each other, for our nation, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
You're now listening to Let's Face It with Wil Strayhorn and Friends. Now back to the show.
Welcome back to Let's Face It. So, I want to thank both of you again for coming in all the way and coming through for me. Especially you, Bryant, 'cause I know last time you were sick. I'm glad you did good.
Well, thank you. I had a really good time.
I'm glad you did. This is my favorite part where I get to talk to you. Where I get to talk to you and find out what's going on in your heads.
Oh.
I've been picking your head for a couple months, Paul.
Yes.
Brian and I, we never get a opportunity to
What?
do too much talking.
We talk a lot.
We don't do in-depth talking like
we're about to do.
Like we're about to.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
So I'm going to start. No. I'm going to start the conversation with a question, and it's for both of you. And I think I know Paula's answer to this question. So, if you never had to work again and everybody adored you just as you are, what would you spend your days doing to feel most fulfilled and most alive?
I probably volunteer work.
Really?
Absolutely. I would not sit back and eating bonbons and watching TV. I wouldn't be doing that.
I noticed you do a lot of volunteer work.
I will be doing volunteer work. Probably first thing is probably Special Olympics for me.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Absolutely.
What about you, Brian?
That's a good question because I honestly feel like I'm doing what I've always wanted to do, which is educate. But if everything was taken care of, I think I would just spread my territory doing the same thing. You know, not just being so local about it.
Okay.
You know, actually getting out and doing that.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. I'm going to start with you first, Brian. Who inspires you the most?
Oh, wow. There's so many people.
Give me one.
Just one person? Wow.
Who inspires you the most?
Wow, that's very hard. And the reason that it's hard because people inspire me at different times. I'll just say my grandfather. My grandfather only made it to the 9th grade and was practically a millionaire.
Oh, wow.
You know, had different businesses that were actually successful. So not just businesses that were just businesses, but very successful. And I really believe that I got my work ethic from him. When it comes to employment, like I'm dedicated, you know, and he always taught me that let your work speak for you. So I've just always taken that, and it's really inspired me to go on and be more, you know. I always tell my students, I was like, you know, if I died today or tomorrow, I can honestly say that I've done everything in my life that I wanted to do. I've wanted to be a successful chef. I've done it. I wanted to be a successful hairstylist and makeup artist. I've always wanted to be a teacher, and I've done all of those things.
So do you think, is teaching your gift?
I think I have something. There's something about me that makes people listen. So I think this is the perfect forum to be at. You know, I've not to be cocky or conceited, but I've been around people and they're just like, I just love being around you, you know, or I just like hearing you talk. Or, you know, my students just say, I just want to listen to you. You know, so I really think that is a gift from God. You know, because there's a lot of people here talking.
Right. A lot of noise. Like Nikki always says,
you know,
a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's a lot of noise.
Yeah.
But is there substance to your noise?
What about you, Paula?
I would say my mom.
Oh.
My mom is amazing. I've watched my mom.
You're close with your mom.
I'm very close with my mother.
About
Yeah, my mommy. Yeah. My mom is my hero. I watched my mom go through a lot. I saw my mom take a lot. I watched my mom survive. And through that, she came out on the winning end. And, but I also saw my mom do something that a lot of women wouldn't do. She became like my dad's best friend, and he wasn't that nice to her. And my mom took care of my dad when he was dying of prostate cancer. And she could have said, hell no, you know, for all that you've done for me. And I know that took a lot for her. And that is something that has definitely struck a chord in me to let me know that my mom loves unconditional. That's what it was. That was that example.
The good example.
Because she didn't have to.
Are you? In what ways are you like your mom? I've never met her. She'll be here.
Yeah, my mom's
in March,
coming.
right?
No, she's coming in April. She's coming for
Okay.
the celebrity cook-off. She cannot wait to meet everybody because I talk about you guys all the time, and my mom is. Yes, my mom is like the coolest. She's no nonsense. Don't get me wrong. You know, Joan is something. You know, but my mom was always like one of the nicest persons I ever met. I thought she was just the sweetest thing ever. In all the years that I've known my mom, well, of course, I could count on my hand the number of times that I saw her get angry. In all my adult life.
She must have a lot of patience.
Yeah, my mom has a lot of patience, but when she runs out, you better watch out. You know what I mean? Because she really has the patience of Job. Just to watch her persevere through everything, and you know, to buy her own home. My mom has traveled all over this world. She has done some amazing things. She's a hard worker. Always set an example. You know, went to college, did amazing things. So, you know, I really look up to my mom, and I admire her. She's definitely my hero. That's awesome. She is very encouraging to me. Like, I was crying, well, almost in tears today. And I was like, Mom, you know, every time I ask my mom to pray for me, everything seems to always work out. I was like, Mom, I just need you to pray for me. So she's definitely a praying mom and my best friend.
That's awesome.
So this is the last thing. I want to do like a speed round. So you have to. I'm going to speak fast, and you have to answer fast. All right? Because I'm only going to give you 45 seconds each.
Oh.
Yes, and we're gonna.
What
start.
are you answering?
And I'm not answering.
Where's my card to ask you questions?
Go ahead.
So, okay, it's 45 seconds enough? How long do we have? Okay, we're gonna do 45 seconds. You ready?
I'm going first.
Yeah, you're first.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, let me click so I can start.
Oh wow.
What do you say?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Your best quality.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Wait a second.
Come on
You said
now.
my best
Fast.
quality. Okay,
Come on.
fast. Okay, my personality.
I want the first thing that comes out your mouth.
Well, I was going to say something. My personality. Go ahead.
Biggest fear.
Driving.
Favorite color.
Red.
Favorite song.
Ooh. I'll say Never Too Much by Luther Vandross.
Call or text.
Both.
Dress up or dress down.
Both.
Last movie you saw.
I don't know. Moonlight. No.
No, she needs to see Moonlight.
I don't know.
Favorite thing to do in your spare time.
Sleep.
Early bird or late owl.
Early bird.
Cats or dogs.
Dogs.
Money or fame.
Money.
Saver or spender.
No. Oh, spender.
Okay. That's it. You didn't get the last. So your last question is think before you talk or talk before you think.
Think before I talk. I had to learn that.
Okay. All right. So next year, Brian.
Oh, Lord.
Ready?
Sure.
Here we go. Call or text?
Both.
Favorite color?
Cream.
Biggest fear?
Falling.
Saver or spender?
Saver.
Early bird or late owl?
Early bird.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Favorite song?
A Couple of Forevers.
Oh. Last movie you saw?
Get Out.
Favorite food?
Asian cuisine.
Okay. Money or fame?
I will take fame.
All right. That's it. Thank y'all both for coming on. Paula, you
Yes.
have mentioned again about your event that's coming up in April.
April
And
8th.
are tickets
8th.
available?
Yes, tickets are available if you go on Eventbrite. If you go to my Facebook page, it is, the information is there. What it is a celebrity cook-off throwdown between Channel 3 and Channel 13. The tickets are $40. We're really excited about it. It's an outdoor event.
And you're having the different tables.
Yeah,
right?
we're having different cuisine, which is, I believe, it's Caribbean, Chinese, and Asian. No, Chinese and I forgot the other one.
Okay.
And we're going to have cash bar, live music, silent auction.
Sounds good.
What
A
city?
lot of networking, Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
So definitely come out, and it's going to benefit the food bank that they really need it.
And then on May 6th, Let's Talk Fashion is doing
Yes.
the Kentucky Derby.
Yes, the Kentucky Derby. And we're celebrating a whole lot of stuff. We'll be celebrating
yes.
Will that
First
day.
of all, we're not. We're
Yes, we
celebrating.
are.
No, we're not.
Yes,
we're
we
doing
are.
the Kentucky Derby.
Yes, we're doing the
It just
Kentucky
so
Derby.
happens that is also my birthday and my graduation.
It's graduation.
day.
I'm so excited about that.
The
That's
whole big
super
thing.
cool.
I want everybody to dress up in their hats, so we're gonna have fun.
Yes, we're gonna have fun. You
like
know,
big.
This
Yes.
is all about the Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're doing our photo shoot on soon on March 11th. We're going out to Oceana to the horse farm doing a photo shoot. So we're really excited about that. It's really cool. So we're really taking this to the Let's Talk Fashion Kentucky Derby to the next level.
Yes.
Our girl Patricia Roundtree.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, a shout out to my
Risk
girl.
Couture, right.
Yeah.
She's styling everything.
Yes, she's styling everything.
Yes. But make sure that you tune in next week. And we have a good show. We have Katrina Freeman, who's coming to co-host. And we have two special guests. I can't think of the names right now. I'm not even going to try to think of it. But, yeah. And also, if you want to guest co-host, we have spots left in April, the end of April. And May 3rd is our last show for this season. So this season went by already.
I know.
From January to May went by fast.
I love doing this. We have so much fun.
Yeah, we did. But I want to thank both of y'all for coming in. Everybody,
No
be
problem,
blessed
no
and
problem.
have a great weekend.
You too.
Awesome.
Thank you for listening to Let's Face It with Wil Strayhorn and Friends. Please be sure to visit us on the web at letsfaceitradio.com and at Let's Face It Radio on Facebook for the latest in show information and exciting, innovating ways that you can be a part of the show. So tune in next week, same place, same time, for real people, real topics, real talk. Let's face it.